Hello everyone, this is TheFireBlades and welcome to SCP Containment Breach. Now, as you may already know, this is a indie horror game which is actually free. I shall post a link in the description as well, just so you know where to get it from. This is version 0.9.3 with, as you can see, the Box of Horrors mod on it. Now the Box of Horrors just adds a few more SCPs into it. It's not essential, you don't need it for the working of the game, but it is pretty cool, so why not? So, just going to double check the options. As you can see, apparently the patch notes say don't enable bump mapping, it can be a little bit buggy, so click on new game. FireBlades. Enable intro sequence, I'd want Euclid, yes, because otherwise I'll just die. Map seed is random, but nevertheless. And in we go. Now, the SCP series is, well, it's a scientific experiment complex based on multiple sites all around the world. They focus on weird phenomena, supernatural things, and it's fiction. It's all fiction, of course. And as you can see there, special containment procedure or secure, contain, protect, which is the like the motto. So here we go at the very start of the game, and you're plunked in a cell. Now I am, pick up the paper on the desk, I'm a D-class personnel, and a D-class is a prisoner who is basically using this as a kind of serving the sentence, as will be described in this. I am D-class 9341, and it basically says,
"They've got some work for you. Please step out of the cell."
Basically says that.
Just follow me. We're authorized to kill any disobedient test subjects, so don't try anything stupid.
Okay. And as a D-class, I'm a prisoner who has been sent here to perform part of my sentence. And the upshot of it is no matter how severe the sentence is, if I do this, however long it takes of testing, then I'm set free. All charges are going to be dropped. Fail to comply with the instructions you were given, you'll be sent back to your term in death row.
We are. So, get in there and follow the instructions from the intercom, and you'll probably be fine.
Probably be fine. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a pretty tempting offer. However, as you can see here, we're going up against SCP-173. If you know the series quite well, you'll know exactly what we're going into. Sentient and violent, of course. It's not a horror game without sentient and violence. Here we go.
Attention all Class D personnel. Please enter the containment chamber.
That's me. Pardon me. Watch out. As you can see, the shuffle marks has been sliding around on the floor.
Please approach SCP-173 for testing.
Okay.
There seems to be a problem with the door control system. The door isn't responding to any of our attempts to close it. So, please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 and
as you can see, the game gets off to a roaring start. Game saved, right. So this is the start. Everybody's dead except me, and there's been a containment breach. As you can see, it's gone up.
The site is experiencing multiple Keter and Euclid level containment breaches.
The shortest way out is through the southeast way. Follow me.
Now it's already here. The lights went down, meaning it moved. And here we go. I'm going to keep saving gradually here. There is no autosave on this game. And now SCP-173 is running free. I don't know how much. And there he is. And as you can see, because I blinked, he moved, which is the main thing of SCP-173. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a blink meter, which means as soon as you blink, he relocates. You may hear a shuffling sound as well, which is him moving. Oh, that's not me. So here I go. I don't know where he is, and I'm just down. The reason I want the gas mask is, as you can see, the thing filled with gas, some kind of fumes, which meant if I didn't wear the gas mask, I would have started blinking a lot more frequently. Now, I did go in there just pretty stupidly. I didn't map where he was, I didn't check the screen, so it's kind of my fault that I died just then. So, through the dark corridor again. Let's see where this gets me. And as you can see, he's still there. Now that's going to be there, that's going to be there. He's going to be right in front of me. Now he's not. He's gone. That's not good. Where is he? Where's he gone? Oh, I think I know where he's gone, so... It's going to be in the corner. Yep. Close! Save. You see, you gotta save. I heard him. The little fucker can open doors as well. So that's just fan-dabbied. Oh, here he is. He's in here. Now I've got the level 1 keycard. They go up in number, the better stuff you get. No, don't close. No, we're not closing. We're not closing doors now. Now I'm going to pick up the level 2 keycard, as you can see. Now, with the Box of Horrors mod, this comes with a clipboard, which means if you played the other games before without the mods, you'll get a piece of paper here which takes up a whole 1/8 of your space. Sorry, a 1/10 of your space. But with the clipboard, adds a bit of depth. Well, I wouldn't say depth. It just makes it a little bit easier. As you can see, I can attach it to the clipboard, and I can attach any piece of paper I find to the clipboard. So that's awesome. I got the level 2 keycard, which is a good start. I'll just go ahead and close that door. And save. Save. There we go. Blink. I know this sound. And that is a victim of another SCP. Now, I've played this game quite a lot, so I fortunately know quite a lot about all of these strange phenomena that happen. So, if you follow me through these games, I'm going to introduce you to each of them as we come across them, rather than just tell them. So, I can't go through that door yet. I'll need something higher. Now, this is the natural game of fog. This is the default. So I've not turned it down. You can turn it up, but that will just be ruining it. Now, this is the 0.9.3 version, which has actually made some good strides in the before the older versions. You may have seen a map seed when I was entering my name, and this is just simply that every map is different. Shit. Every map is different. The map seed just determines the what the layout of the map is. Sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble speaking here. I've just come across another SCP, as you can see. It's broken its containment. It's not actually that bad. It's more nerve-wracking than violent. It's SCP-372, I believe. Yep. And I'm not going to stay too long on this because, of course, SCP-173 is still after me. If you want to pause this, go ahead. I'm going to put it away fairly quickly and jam it into my clipboard. But I'll give you a bit of an explanation about what it is, basically. And I'll save as well. Blink and move on. Blink and move on. That's a good motto for SCP Containment Breach, in my experience, especially if the visibility is this low. I've been through there. also a good strategy to know you've been by closing the doors, and as well holds off any pursuit of 173. Now this is the medical bay. Now I'm going to save it here because I went to the medical bay last time in hope for another SCP. SCP-500, which is a tablet that cures everything you have. Even if it's another SCP, it has been known to cure it. So... bit of courage there. I went in here last time and got, well, let's just find out, shall we? Just make sure I've saved it by saving again, which is traditional gamer logic. I've blinked. Oh dear, I can't get through. The reason I got through last time was I found a another SCP. I think it was 005. 005 is like a key that opens everything. What's this? Oh, this is, yeah, safe as hell. Now I'll just give you a little bit of a look at what SCP-1123 is all about. This, I think, is a result of the Box of Horrors mod. As you can see, it's in there, in its containment. And it's just going to stay there, because I have touched it before, and it's not ended too well. I'm going to pick up the information sheet. Each of these SCPs comes with a sheet, so you know exactly what you're talking about. Let's see, look at this. As you can see right there, it says in big black red, probably blood red letters, "Don't touch," and yeah. When the subject approaches, they will report anomalous sensory phenomena. Smells, yeah, tactile responses, and la-da-da. Of course, it's a game, so you can't really portray that very well, except for sight. So... I'm gonna just... Do you want me to touch it? Do you want me to... Fucking why not? Okay. Save. Save. There we go. I feel like I'm on 4chan. Jamming quick F5 like that. What's this? Information. Nice vegan sound. I got lost 4 times just trying to find the main security hub. What the hell is wrong with this place? I try to warn you. It was a modular design theory Command cooked up. Set sections installed as needed and where needed. It was supposed to make expansion/recovery a lot easier. But it didn't really catch on. You'll get lost a couple of times, but you'll figure it out. Yeah, well, this is probably just justifying the whole random seed thing, which is kind of a nice touch. I do like it when video games are self-aware, but then make a point of trying to still portray the illusion. Oh, well, that's a shame. I don't have clearance. Never had clearance in the first place. I'm a B-class. Blink, and move on. I don't know why I look at the wall, because if SCP-173 did appear, it would just kill me. But I think... I'm very scared of this. It just shuddered. I don't know why it shuddered. Oh, God. SCP-012. Okay, what I'll do... Not this one, I'll get through here. Oh dear, that's a shame. SCP-012, as you can see, is a music sheet that portrays a certain kind of music, which is pretty incoherent. But as you approach it, you get the unnerving desire to try and complete the score. So much so that you actually start cutting out your own fingers, your own wrists, just to get your own blood to use as a without ink. And you actually just mutilate yourself. But anyway, enough of that. Now this has been a fairly uneventful first run of the game. It's good for me, but then it means something else. Now, I've got this one here. This is a tree. If you touch its bark with any object, it will clone it. Now, I have tried to touch it myself. As you can see in the bottom paragraph, human and animal cloning through SCP-038 is not recommended. They appear to age quickly. To the game, this is probably going to indicate some kind of rapid aging, which means I'm going to die a lot earlier than I should do. But I really don't want to find out. However... Usually, this is a good place to be because if you have an item like a first aid kit or even an instance of SCP-500, which is the cure-all tablet, you can come in here, drop the tablet, and it immediately spawns one from the tree. So it's fucking great, in my opinion. The water mister doesn't seem to do anything. Let's try the water misses then. And we'll save, blink, and advance. Now the pacing in this game is good because sometimes it can lull you into a false sense of security, and sometimes it can really put you on the grips of tension. As you can see, I'm not really that tense at the moment. However, yes, this is just where I need to be. This is perfect. Well, it is not perfect. I'm an escape D class. Now, actually, we haven't... Did you see that? That was SCP-372. If you saw a quick flash on the top left-hand corner of the screen, you'd have noticed some kind of strange stick figure kind of bolting about all over the place. That was SCP-372. What he does is he darts around your field of vision. He doesn't like to be seen, so he finds blind spots. So then when you turn your head quickly, you suddenly see him escape from it. I was just about to talk, actually, about how the fact that we've not seen him yet, but he seems to have beaten us to it. Now this one is SCP-914. We're trading off quite a few. SCP-914 is like a replicator, but not quite. There's an intake and an outtake. Intake and an output. Sorry, they actually changed that in one of the patches. And we've got some grades here. Now I've put the keycard in here because I know it can actually advance it to a keycard of a higher grade. If I put it on rough, it'll turn to dust. If I put it on coarse, it'll turn to dust. 1-to-1. It has different effects. You can put first aid kits in here. Gas mask can go in there. Humans cannot. You can change the grade for human beings. So basically, turn it on and then run it quickly. But they all seem to have negative effects. Now I've just received the keycard Omni, which is brilliant, because the keycard Omni exceeds the highest level. This is kind of what the highest ranking, the 5 overseers, seem to have. Now I'm going to put in the gas mask as well, because I've heard that if you put it on either fine or very fine, again, save first. I'll put it on fine to start with. You can actually change it to a gas mask that is infinite stamina. The button, the gauge underneath the blink meter, I've not used yet, but it's a sprint meter. And of course, as you run, it decreases. Especially good when you're trying to get away from stuff. Well, that didn't work there, so I'll put it on very fine and see what happens. Drop in. Run out, set to very fine, save, and begin. You get this kind of methodically, a method for executing these certain tasks. Its method is very important in this game because the puzzles are there, but they're not really there to be solved. They're there to see if they can be solved. That makes sense. It's not like, here's a path to go down, and we're going to show you the path, but immediately throw some things in there. It's like, here's a maze, solve the bitch. Right, that didn't work either. I'm looking for the fact that the stamina gauge doesn't come down. When you put on the gas mask, it makes a caption. You put on the gas mask, just in case you hadn't realised. Took off the gas mask, just in case you hadn't realised. So I put it in, set to 1-to-1 this time. I'm going to avoid coarse and rough because that's just stupid. I'm going to give it one more try. Game saved. Turn on. And give it a go. Now this is an explanation of SCP-914. I shall... Oh no, it's not. As a reminder to all staff, no organic matter. there is a website, the SCP Containment Breach website, yeah, SCP WIKI, I think, of which I will put a link in the description. And this is where you get an encyclopedia of all... Oh God. I think it's 3,000 now, SCPs. So as you can see, we're not dealing with relatively a lot. So the gas mask seems to have done nothing now. So I'm going to save it here because it's a relatively safe place. As you can see, we've not seen a lot of anything. Except for that flash. What the hell was that? Don't know what that is. I'm going to leave it here. I hope I've not saved it. Because that flash seems to probably indicate the fact that I've put on SCP... I've put on the gas mask. I don't know. This is how unpredictable this game is. And it is a bit of trial and error, so I've made a point of not playing it that much beforehand. You know, not doing Let's Plays beforehand because of this very fact. It's a lot of trial and error. So I'm going to save it here. No, I'm not going to save it here. I'm going to leave us here, and then we'll pick up where we left off later on. So... there we go. I'm just going to... Dr. L's note. I don't know why I'm bothering. I'm the only one alive, I think. Or maybe just sane. I mean, even that much at this point. I feel like I have to leave something, some shard of myself behind. I've seen the others. I'll know I'll most likely not even leave a body. So maybe that's what this is. Slivering myself off, leaving breadcrumbs of my brain scattered and tattered. I keep learning things and oh, for fuck's sake, this font! In the dark. It's almost worse than what's in the light. I taste metal. So, I'll see you here, and if you like it, please give it a like, and we'll go from there. Goodbye.